Well, anyone who wasn't there still is now.
Yeah.
Or just dead.
Or is, buried by the rubble.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
our
also
orders
dead.
were to capture
Or kill.
or kill, and well, we did kill.
I mean, technically, I did gather up all of the politicians and put them in one place.
You did.
So,
And they all went.
is that more negative?
You seismic charge the fucking...
I'm gonna say, I'd say no.
No.
Because technically, the explosion wasn't of my doing.
Yeah, it's kind of the same
You
action.
just kind of
It just so happened they were there.
There were my actions. Could I lose morality?
Yeah.
You already have negative.
Well,
But it goes to 0. No, you have negative.
I killed however many people were in the palace.
Yeah, go ahead and take 10.
Yes, I'm
And
at
in your
45.
case, maybe 5.
Huh?
pardon me.
5, 10.
How much morale are you sitting at?
Yeah, everybody starts at 50.
Now,
Oh, except him.
Unless you.
JP said to start at 35.
Okay, you're good then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then I'll
so
be
you're
at
at 30.
exactly 30.
What did you start at?
35.
Okay, that's fine. So you're at 25.
Dark side.
Yeah, because you can spend something to change that
I don't know,
morality.
I kind of want to stay in that little gray zone, but then again, I'm like,
It's hard. Trust me. It is hard. Don't say it. It's hard to be a great Jedi.
It's only hard if you're not willing to accept responsibility for your Padawans.
I know what you're talking about.
I wish
I was talking
in
about-
the games that they would have allowed you to get a bonus for being pure.
Problem is, then you're rewarding for inaction at the same time to a degree.
Well, it would be action for following Kreia, though.
I mean, at least in the case, in the case of the Old Republic. In the case of the first 2 games, I could see your argument.
That's what I'm talking about.
But in the case of the Old Republic,
Yeah, no, not in the Old Republic. I'm talking about the first.
Because in the case of the Old Republic, it'd be it would be
Yeah.
almost inaction.
But, like, the reason why I say that in the first 2 games, honestly, light side overpowered dark on its bonuses.
Especially in the first one.
Hey, no, right before I blew it up, I was like, you'll fall in.
Alright. So you can now do your shot at... So basically you go ahead and you switch basically to the safety. Because really in blasters it's the safety to fire the stun. Yeah, it replaces a safety, which means even if the safety's on, you're firing something.
Yeah, sun's getting fired. Just don't touch the blaster. It's just better that way.
So.
Okay, you said that you were going to ask me something.
Yeah,
Yes, but in order to do that, I have to stun you, drag you back to the ship, and then
somewhere else, basically.
Yeah, I can't exactly ask you a question in the middle of the fight.
You do know you don't have to take her to the ship, though, because you do know communications are down.
Not.
You can take her to a... But I'm saying, you don't have to take her to your ship and fly away. You can, take her to a room.
True. Alright, so, let's see, accurate 2, so that's the blue ones. And,
Go ahead and make a shot.
forget, which one, do I use green or yellow?
What's your... Oh, you just used the 2 green, because you just...
Okay.
Because you didn't put any ranks in it yet.
You pissed off, slash one of our arms off. What the hell is that? You having a pissy day? I just need
4
to
hits
destroy and
and
it's easier to
advantage.
replace your arm.
wait.
2 advantage.
Disrupt a rifle to the face.
2. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so you're good. You get knocked out.
Okay.
Basically- Blue circles fly towards you, and
Okay.
Go night night.
I said I'm not
which
out.
does make everybody glance at you for a second,
I kind of motion, don't ask stupid questions.
Well, not
Oh,
only
then he
are
turns to them and blacks them?
No, I'm not. Not only do the Imperials look at you, the Republic is like they look at Lily, and then they look back at you, and they're like, and then they just both sides go back to firing at each other because they don't.
That wasn't expected.
They're like, what? Well, because nobody gets. Why would anybody shoot in a?
Why would anyone not shoot to you?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so what would it be to stealth through the battle after?
I think it doesn't matter.
I would just say, fuck
It
it.
doesn't matter. You don't have
Yeah,
to be
pretty much.
stealthy too.
I would prefer to be, but it
Yeah, at
doesn't
this
matter.
point, at this point, you've already Everyone knows you're fucking dead. They just kind of went, huh.
Everyone knows you're
It's
there.
like, wait a minute, why would somebody shoot? Like, I'm not mad that our guy is still alive.
I mean, I'm not mad that I just got fucked up. Like, I mean, it wasn't me. That'd be a me thing, but it was a little
Oh, yeah.
But also, like, the Republic was probably thinking, I'm just glad that one of ours isn't dead, but at the same time, why?
We need
And
to
then you
quit
hear that one
shooting
smart ass
these
guy behind
people.
him. Why not?
Alright,
So, yeah, you
run
take
up
it to a room.
And I guess.
You probably have, yeah, so you have an adrenaline shot you could probably use to wake her up.
Okay, what now?
So you wake up in a room that you were not in.
Yeah, I'm like, of course I'm shocked.
And you see somebody that you don't know.
I ask, what in the world? Why am I here?
Go ahead and give the code that exists for the ISB agents.
Okay, so
You get to come up with it.
So I did have a word. I did have a hand motion for like spy, but it meant the same word as traitor, because that's what spies are. Traitors, people.
To a degree.
Yeah. So he goes and he goes like that.
So, from what you know, you kind of understand to a degree. You think it's either spy or traitor.
So, are you a spy or a traitor? Spy?
You could always nod.
So
for
basically,
that. You could always nod for that
Yes!
first one. Simplify it.
yeah.
Simplify it, dude.
He's like, I am. He was asking, yeah, I am a spy. Well, not a. Yes and no, because.
Well, you're a spy.
Yes, technically.
So, are you a spy?
Yeah.
Or
So
a
there's a nod.
traitor?
There's a nod to spy.
Okay.
I said, you want me to say it? I'm a spy.
Yeah.
Let me use that voice
I feel like you're overcomplicating it to a degree. Because if she asks a yes or no, like,
Yeah,
you
I
don't
don't
have to
need
do
to
the whole symbol.
elaborate.
I know, that's the reason why I re-asked it.
Alright, so he goes, you compromised?
Are you compromised?
No, I'm not compromised.
In fact,
In fact, I'm like...
the complete opposite of
Yeah, I'm the
compromise.
complete opposite of compromise.
And he'll pull out the thing and he'll say, not compromised.
Okay.
Like, not compromised.
Okay.
Alright, so I forget. Was there anything else
That
I
was
needed
your-
to
That was the
do?
directive.
That was the directive from the keeper.
Okay,
Or what? Yeah,
I
keeper.
forgot if I was... So, which order... I assume that one supersedes his and I can just leave now?
Yeah, keeper's order supersedes Sith.
Okay, I'm like... If that ever comes up, I'm like, somebody pulled rank on you, man. I just did my job.
I work for the government first, Sith second.
You're not a part of that yet.
Well,
Kind of.
the thing, okay, so the way you gotta kind of think of the Empire, I was gonna play some background videos so people who didn't know a lot about Star Wars can kind of learn, or at least this era of Star Wars could understand. The way the Empire works is, think of it in different branches. You have your ISB, your actual Sith, and even in the actual Sith, there's different branches in that. Because you've got your Dark Council, the Emperor himself, and then the voice of the Emperor, the hands of the Emperor.
Yeah.
In the case of the Emperor, it gets complicated.
Alright.
The Emperor has a lot of minions.
It's sort of like the Vatican, the Pope of the Vatican
No, it's way more
being
complicated than
Okay,
the
that.
so-
Holy See and...
So basically, I'm done here. I can take my men and
Also-
leave.
the President of the Vatican.
Yeah.
Man, it's your baby.
Alright.
Yeah. It's like, imagine the Vatican and make it harder to explain.
Okay, I'll take my men and leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done here.
Yeah. Because, yeah. Man, if only we had more like Palpatine's Empire, though, because that's way more simple.
It is.
It's just military, Sith.
Yeah.
The end.
This empire has so many different branches.
Well, and even
basically because of the story that
Yeah.
I set up.
and the ISB answers to the military in Palpatine's government, whereas the ISB here kind of just answer to the Emperor and anybody that the Emperor puts over them.
Yeah.
Hooray! Here are consequences.
And there's bullshit.
who's trying to out for himself.
Doesn't give a shit about anything but himself.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Alright.
that's done. Take
All
them
right,
in,
so
leave.
I think the Battle of Sluis Vaan. Who? Oh yeah, we gotta decide who won the battle.
I know exactly what I'm gonna
I think
do.
the Emperor won.
I'm gonna play a video for all of the planet to see.
Uh-oh.
This is the Sith Empire. You are now under Imperial control. Put down your weapons and surrender. Your Senate have no military presence here. And you welcome to a new era. And off the video.
Okay, but I have a caveat.
Okay.
I used a dark side. Instead of you sending, as you're about to send that out, Malgus intercepts it.
Damn it!
And takes your entire speech and says it himself.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Question.
We're gonna kill him now.
One question.
Because, of course, as any good Sith would know, failure, you don't take. Success, take.
You're still in the gun battery.
I know. I'm highly debating that now.
And, at this point, hold on though. You're already on your ship, leaving.
My question.
Republic is retreating. So
Okay.
you'd be with the Republic retreating.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all free to do it now.
you gonna
I just
shoot
wanted to
a
make
shot?
sure all the PCs were safe.
Boom!
Destiny point to make it happen.
Okay.
My question was.
I just imagine
Nope.
like
You made the commentation of kaboom.
Too late. It happened. Malgus is gone.
Good, because the question I was going to ask
It's just for him.
were any of my
That's
men
okay.
there when he just started killing people to contain information?
One try.
So,
There's a reason why.
I'm gonna send out a video to all Imperial troops.
throwing this in the trash now.
I'm sending a
He
message
said
to
at
all
this point he
Imperial
literally
troops.
wanted you to kill Malgus at this point. He just wanted you to end it.
I'm gonna tell
You're just like, fuck.
I'm
I
gonna
was just
send a
playing-
communication link to all of the Imperial.
I mean,
to all the Imperial.
it saves me time because this was my next thing that I was putting in my notes. I literally copy and pasted the book, and I was just editing it to fit us. Now
So
You
I'm
just
gonna
throw it
tell
out
the
now.
Imperials
Get through the whole book
that
I can't wait till you guys meet the
that the
zombies.
Republic is responsible for the death of Darth Malgus
And Ven.
and Ben.
Oh yeah,
And Ben. And I will personally.
Actually, no,
receive-
he would have been with the Republic forces retreating. I said Republic forces were retreating.
We're retreating. I want to shoot before Ben left.
The problem is it'd
Yeah.
be too close of a call for.
Yeah.
Can I
Well,
destiny point that?
Well, you can make it to where she just got on with him.
No, because she
Can
would
I-
have been
can I destiny
still
point that?
undercover.
Can I
Yeah.
destiny point that?
It'd be too close in this case.
Yes.
It's too close of a call.
Okay.
But there will be other opportunities for Vin
Oh.
if you're really gunning for it.
And I'm going to say this is the work of Jedi Master Ben. Ben
Denzello.
Ben Zylo.
Close enough.
We will take him to justice and all of the Republic's scum. I will personally see that our forces reign supreme.
I can't wait to punish you all.
Oh, Red Harvest.
Over and out.
Because technically this does happen before the events of the video game. Which
Yeah.
means...
So you heard what I
We're
said?
all gonna die. Well,
I'm a droid. I'm a droid.
The troopers probably, the troops that were with me,
See
the
that
four that
snow?
were with me, probably saw me target and kill Malgus.
Nobody's in there with you. Remember you had it locked.
Yeah, with my troops.
Well, I figured they were outside guarding.
Oh.
That's how I
Or
interpreted it.
Okay.
or secondly,
That
they
works.
could potentially think
Because if they were in there, I was just going to summon my Keyblade and chop their heads off.
he was gonna end all of them.
Yeah, I was going to.
You guys
For the-
probably
for the
which
record,
one you're
so-
summoning dudes.
Oh, for the record, so when I kept
Why don't
laughing
you make it good and
hysterically,
can't be done with it?
he rolled four. The troops. He rolled 5 failures.
And that's why I said I wasn't even going to re-roll, because I knew you couldn't beat,
Yeah.
even with that destiny.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
So,
From now on, you're not allowed next to me because you give away rolls. I don't mind if you see them, it's if you give them away.
Well, like at that point, like it's kind of hard to not see 5 failures, no matter what you do, unless literally all 6 of us, yeah, are like, I'm gonna destiny point to make him succeed.
No.
Let me take notes of everybody who's dead.
Malgus.
Hold on.
Everybody.
That's not true. The most of Havoc's squad got away.
And all of the
Dead.
players are alive.
Padawan relevant. Hey.
I think.
That one was relevant.
Aren't all the players alive?
One he fucking.
All the players are at least
The one
alive?
Yeah, she was.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because she was in that Deceived.
That whole disease book is gone now.
Ellen's back.
Pretty much.
Because of what I did, or
No, what I did.
Okay.
No, it
was
was a combination of all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Well, all 4 of us technically. Because that one.
Well, even Tavis isn't in Deceived, but that definitely cuts this book a little bit.
Yeah, well, Tavis dying.
That affects the Trooper storyline heavily. Because Tavis is... Yeah, you just lost a big enemy in the Trooper storyline.
Tavis.
Yeah.
He rebels. It's
He-
literally the whole entire first part
It's
of
the
the
whole
campaign.
first act.
Oh, yeah.
The whole first
Whole
act
first
is...
act of the Trooper campaign.
Yeah, the whole first act of the Trooper campaign is he defects.
Well, even then,
Squad's leader.
Which, even then, as long as other people from Havoc Squad survive, I can always still use them.
Yeah, one of them.
well, I mean, isn't he still? Well, troopers are technically good.
Yeah, Troopers are Republic.
Do we get any experience?
Oh yeah, everybody gets 20.
Did I
Everybody can play
lose
tonight.
morality?
Have morality left?
Or would it stay the same because that was a Sith thing to do?
I mean, just because it's the Sith thing to do doesn't mean you don't lose morality, because look at the Old Republic video game, there's still light side and dark side choices.
How much experience do you have left?
So I'd say 10.
10.
That's mine. That's
I'm
mine.
super Sith
Oh,
now.
You know, we
I've
just
got
had
Sith eyes now.
Oh, how much experience did we get?
20.
Oh, 20.
Okay, so
I'm at 19
So
morality
that
now.
puts me
and
at...
I'm at 45, I think.
Puts me at 40 experience.
I'm at 19 morality,
So
guys.
here is a
I have double
question
your morality.
that I wanted to ask.
I've got the eyes now.
God, I was on this.
Alright, so I made the notes. Malgus, Aaron, Z-Man, and Jace
So
are
what
dead.
about mine?
Anybody-
No, and
Where's,
mine.
where's?
Oh, yeah.
He has mine.
Yeah, I got yours. It's on my computer.
Okay.
I'll add the XP and then we can discuss what you want to do with this later.
Plus, he also never asked.
Yeah,
well,
we're
We're gonna renegotiate if you ever want a store for you
Were
again.
any of
Next time we
You're on my
Uh,
retainer.
And next time any kind
I
of
suppose
combat,
men there?
What does that mean?
Any what?
Said I call for a
Mm,
job, you do it.
not
Sorry.
really. I mean,
Okay.
there's supposed to be
Guys?
hybrid.
Alright, that's
You
fine.
work for the Sith.
Yeah, no, our
Because
droids are not meant for the Empire.
so
We just happen
I
to
had
work
every
for the Empire.
intention of
Kenny said no.
we're
I mean-
more heavily
I
affiliated
mean,
with
you're
the
more
Empire.
yeah, because the way
We don't
that
work. We don't.
you don't have to really force yourself to work for the Empire until the actual class storylines, and even then, you're not going to be playing that class. So
Yeah, we care
Well,
about. We care about money.
I'm
and
asking you
power.
to be on my retainer.
Yeah, well, we'll negotiate that. Whenever you
With a very high consistent
high
payment.
quality,
I don't know.
top killers.
I'm just
Top
saying,
killers,
I'm just
okay.
saying, you kept talking shit. I helped him fucking
Well,
off somebody.
yeah.
So I think I have a little bit
Nice.
of a standard.
nice meeting you.
Doesn't have to be too bad.
Glad to have more people to talk Star Wars with.
Yes. It's been fun.
Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.